Hey guys, I want to make a video of some basics that I think are important and some things that maybe you could work on to try to get better at the game if that's your goal. To that end, I would have to say there are a couple things that you're going to want to focus on. The first one being you need to stay alive to complete the mission. Honestly, the more time you spend alive, you can do objectives, you can help fight bugs, and you can help your teammates. Right here, I'm going to be doing this one alone, just for the ease of it. So I have Bosco with me, but I have taken off all the mods on Bosco, so Bosco's just a bare bones Bosco, so he's not really going to be helping me, but I'm going to show you this. So to that end, the main goal to stay alive, you have to do a couple things. One of the biggest things I find is to keep your health up. Especially on the higher difficulty, bugs hit very hard and it's very easy to get knocked down very quickly. So you want to keep your health up. So to that end, keep an eye out for red sugar, know where it is. Use the mark function with your laser pointer. If you pull out your laser pointer and you're looking at something, if you press the interact button while you have the laser pointer out, it'll leave a little waypoint that will stay there permanently to mark that item until you create another laser pointer marker somewhere else. But that way you can mark where the nearest red sugar is. If you're just, as you're going through the mines, you can spot it, mark it. That way if things start getting hairy, you can just pull out your laser pointer real quick as you're moving and know which way to be heading to get yourself some more red sugar. The second thing is to keep moving. In the higher difficulties, there's too many bugs, the bugs are too tanky, and you will get overrun if you just try and stop and fight them all. So honestly, a lot of my gameplay is I am constantly moving away from the bugs. The third thing would be make sure you have enough ammo. You're going to need ammo. If you get reduced to just fighting with your pickaxe, you're going to get knocked down pretty quickly and it'll all be over. So you have to keep an eye out for nitra. Even if you're not the scout, you have to be looking for it, keep your eye out for it. I personally take the perk, the passive perk Strong Arm, so that I can constantly throw flares up really high into the ceiling and kind of keep my eyes open for them. So I can keep my eyes open for nitro. When it comes to movement, this is very basic, but when you're moving, I will lead the trail of bugs around in usually a big circle. So I'll try to find a room where I can run along in a big big circle, a big path, big round path, so that they don't come up behind me. Because one of the things you're going to find is if you're ever trying to hold the point, they're constantly coming from every direction and you're going to get bugs that sneak up behind you. But if you're running in a circle, the ones that would try to be coming up behind you, they're going to get left behind, then they're going to join your circle, your little trail, kind of like the Pied Piper as you lead them along in a circle, and then you can throw whatever grenades or shoot behind you and you're going to kill them. So we're going to go ahead and do that. One of the things I would suggest is as you're leading the group along, be constantly looking back, keep your eyes open, and look out for high priority targets. The way I designate high priority targets are the highest priority targets are any kind of enemy that's going to cause me to lose control of my character. So if that's a springtail, it's going to grab me and pull me into the group. If that is a Mactera grabber, that's going to grab me and carry me off into the middle of the group. If that's a leech, so on and so forth. The second high priority target, or the second tier of high priority targets, are ranged enemies. That would be my acid spitters, my septic spreaders, my Mactera flies, the different flies that there are. Watch out for those guys and try to pick those guys off. So what you'll see me doing often as I'm playing through this is I'm going to be running along, constantly looking back, picking out targets, and then I'll get some distance by running along, and then I'll turn around and shoot that target and then continue running back, get more distance, and pick another target. But at the same time, I'm going to be trying to do this while getting the Aquarqs and the nitra necessary to complete the mission. So let's see how this goes. I'll try to keep it clear for you and not too confusing, hopefully. But yeah, let's just see how it goes. So I'm using my ears. This game has a lot of audio cues. As soon as I ran out, I heard a spitter shooting at me, so I know there's an acid spitter, so I gotta watch out for that guy. I got jellies. I'm just gonna... Okay. So the jellies are bad because they're gonna slow me down. I'm gonna throw a grenade at my feet, and I'm gonna go down quickly. This is unfortunate. I needed to be paying more attention, but I got caught out by the jellies. And jellies, when they zap you, slow you down, so the bugs were able to catch up to me. And then once the jellies were dead, those slashers got me, and the slashers will slow you down. This is not going super hot. I am a bit rusty. So I fell to my death. I should have activated my boots, but let's see if I can make it any further. Okay, I'm gonna get moving. Red sugar here. Okay, so don't see a clear way out. I'm gonna start making my way out. Actually, I'm gonna grab this.
I need support.
I marked that for me, but Bosco's there.
I put some shells in the shell bag.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to grab the nitro. Now I'm out both my revives, so I do need to be careful of that.
I'm totally loaded.
I'm gonna get him to grab that for me up there. Okay, but I am full. So I'm gonna keep moving.
One platform, ready to move. I actually think we're gonna make it. Platform.
Looking over here to my side, I see the nitro, not the nitro, the Aquarq on the wall. I'm gonna go ahead and use Bosco to grab that Aquarq because it's easier for me. Actually, I want him to get that nitro because I do need that nitro. Now I'm just constantly moving away from these guys, just leading them along on a merry trail. And see that up there. I'm gonna mark that. I'm gonna make myself a little path over to it. Yeah, so I can just get up there and smack that when the time comes. Actually, this one's right here, so I'm gonna grab that. We'll mark that as my point. Okay, now as we're going along, I'm gonna continue looking for these things. More, okay. Aquarq. Bosco's still working. You hear that like shifting of the sound, the ice and stuff. That's the audio cue that another mini wave just spawned. There's two types of waves. There's the waves that management will mention, and then there's waves that are called assassin waves, and they spawn without any kind of warning. Like management will not give you an auto cue for that, so you do have to kind of like be listening. So if you have your sound turned weird, whatever it is, so that you can't hear that, you're going to want to adjust that so you can hear those. If you want to be competitive, if you want to be like, you know, able to, you know, if you want to get better at this game, there's some things, and one of those things is definitely the audio. So I'm keeping in mind I need to get 7. I've pulled out 3 so far. My good boy Bosco over here, he knocked down some nitro, so I'm going to go grab that, deposit that. In fact, I might just go ahead and call it in while I'm here. So, as you hear, you heard another little wave just spawn in the background. So I'm going to try to grab this nitro, try to get it deposited. Now what I'm doing is, as I'm bopping along, I'm trying to hit these guys in their weak point, because this gun especially does not hit hard. So now I'm going to check the map. I thought I got another one. I hear these little guys, I hear the little jellies, but okay. I thought I had one more, but I did not get it. That's fine. I'm going to call this in. He said there was a wave, I believe, and so this is the wave that's coming right here. Now you see, I'm not really stopping to fight these guys. I'm just kind of moving along, and I'm going to start trailing them behind me. See some nitro. I'm not going to need this, but like I'm just going to grab it just so you see. The other nice thing is, because they're trailing along behind me, they're going to get hit by that grenade really hard. And then I'm going to clear this. Now, I'm pretty sure there's guys coming up behind me. There's usually guys, so I'm just going to kind of move along, keep an eye out. Goo bombers are not actually too much of a threat. I'm kind of keep. I'm looking up because I'm watching for leeches. As I go through, I'm looking for leeches. Because leeches, especially if you're playing alone, will end your game very quickly. Drop a turret here just to help me out. And I'm going to keep moving. Let's see some of this, some of
Go
that.
lie down forever.
And there's more. See, these are the guys that are coming up. They're taking up, bringing up the tail. Quite a group here. And they're just going to try to clear this out, because if this gets too... You hear that? Did you hear that? To my left, I heard the spitting sound. That means, and because it's happening quickly, so if it's a slow spit, just like one, and then there's just like there's no other shots fired, it means it's a web spitter. But because it was fired in quick succession, I know it's an acid spitter. They fire quickly. So now I'm turning. Acid spitters are high priority. They hit hard. So watch my health. I got hit. He immediately knocked off my shield, and now he's going to do additional damage because it's acid, so it hits, and it knocked me down to 106 out of 125. So, you know, they do continuous damage. So I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to go ahead already grab one of these resupplies because it's just me. And I'm going to go and I'm going to quick deposit. Quick depositing is a trick so that you can deposit things rapidly without taking the full time to just sit there and deposit things. If you guys want to know how to do that, just let me know.
Not ready. There's recharging.
We can look that up. You can look that up in Google, or you can ask me whatever's easier. But I'm already working on one thing. Okay. I want to get this, but I know there are creatures behind me, so kind of like doing what I can. I'm using my power attack to make a hole. This is an assassin wave, so it's a small wave. So I'm going to try to dispatch these guys as quickly as possible and get back with it. Get back to my mining. I'm going to make a quick... I see that this leads up above, so I'm going to make a quick path through just for later. And then I'm going to go back and grab my Aquarq. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I hear the little wave because I hear the bugs growling. That's something, like, that's one of the other things, is you'll hear them growling, you know they're coming in. So, this is just an assassin wave, he didn't say anything. And I'm gonna keep moving. Excuse me, sir, pardon me. And we're just gonna keep moving along. I'm gonna throw this down. Right over there. Okay. There we go. Okay. Keep moving over this way. Kind of looking up. Okay. See, there's a blue cap for me to grab. If you hear that in the background, the shifting of the sands or the terrain, there's another wave that just came in. Assassin wave. I'm gonna grab this and move. They are right there. It's really good to combine a weapon that is like good single target and a good AoE weapon if you can. If you have two weapons that are just like single target, it's going to be really rough for you. So just kind of mix and match. A lot of times weapons, you can just kind of build them differently depending on what you're needing. So, you know, I have my little SMG, the stubby SMG, set to be like a single target kind of thing. And then I have the shard diffractor, the laser gun, to be like for groups. So, although usually the shard diffractor is for melee. This is another group coming in, another assassin group. I'm just moving along. You see I'm hopping. That's so I don't get stuck on terrain. I can just keep moving. So we've knocked down, I think there's got to be about 5 worth. I think that was another 3. So I'm just gonna kind of keep looking up. See that guy over there. Making our way through. You can get a lot of places. People don't think the engineers are like mobile. He doesn't like seem like he's being mobile, but he is like quite awesome for getting around. I mean, I can get just about anywhere. If you have enough platforms, you can make it work. Okay, it's about time that I get I know from experience it's about time that I get another wave. So I'm going to recall my sentries and kind of set up in a spot to fight.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
Okay. There it is. There's my company. As you play the game, you're going to kind of get used to like knowing when trouble's going to come for you. So that's Grabber. He's a top priority. I'm getting him out of here if I can. See, there's a nice big group. I'm moving in a circle so that these guys are gonna line up, and they're gonna fully enjoy that grenade because they're just nice and all lined up like they're ready for a coffee at Starbucks. I hear flashing behind me. I look. It just turns out to be a goo bomber. They're not high threat. Goo bombers actually can help you because they shoot out goo that slows anything. So oftentimes, if you're continuing to move, things behind you are going to get slowed. Now my turrets are out. I'm going to go ahead and try to give them a little bit, and then I'm going to keep moving. This wave will be over soon here. I'm just going to kind of see that yellow shot just flew past my face. I hear the spitting. That means we have a spitter. I'm looking for him because he's a high priority target. He hits hard. There's 2 of them up there. And you notice how I keep looping them around.
Expiration date.
And you see, I'm just leading them in a circle. And now, 1 grenade, and I clean up, I don't know, probably about 12 to 15 of them easily. Okay, now we continue on. I'm going to recall my sentries and keep it moving. Oh, he's still alive. And I see that I'm checking my ammo. You got to keep an eye on your ammo. You're seeing that I'm already halfway. If you run out of ammo in the middle of a swarm, good luck. Unless you have teammates to bail you out, you are out of luck. So I hear once again the shifting of the ice. So I know there's another group coming in. One of the things I want to give you a heads up about, and you're going to see me doing a lot, your character, if there is something that is like, imagine that like at the top of your head, if there is something that's just above your eye line, your character can vault up onto it if he jumps onto it. So you're going to see me doing that a lot to get around. Like I've, through experience, have gotten used to like the height that I have to do, that I have to put something to know like how high it is that I can jump it. Shoot that guy behind me. Oh, almost passed this. Clear this wave real quick. We'll go grab our Aquarq real quick. I'm going to turn off my... Okay, I turned off my headlight so I can kind of get a better idea. Spot it. I hear to my right they're spawning again. I know there's another about 5 or 6 bugs coming in. I'm going to check the map here in a second. Don't carry. Try not to just carry things. Okay, I saw on the map. I hit myself with my own grenade there. That's unfortunate, but it's better than letting them overrun me. They would have done a lot more damage to me. So I'm gonna grab one of these. I'm gonna grab the one that's harder to get because I have time, because there's not a lot chasing me. There we go. Before we go, I hear another wave spawning in. See, this is the thing about Aquarq missions is the longer you're in the mission, the faster the little assassin waves start to spawn together until you're overrun. So you do have to be mindful and like keep it moving because they're trying to overrun you. Now, this is going to be a tricky one. Hello.
Stop 'em dead.
Into the abyss. Okay. Checking for leeches. I need to get up there. So I'm going to set my turrets in place. And get my turrets to help cover me. And then I'm going to climb up there and try to get that Aquarq. Now, it does look like a good size wave coming in. This is not a wave. It's an assassin wave, but it's still a decent size. And I'm just kind of looking out, making sure I have enough ammo for this. Use my neighboring icicle, or whatever this is. Stalactite, stalagmite. Let's just see if we can knock this down. Okay, so I know I saw 3 on the map. Back there. I need that last Bulu cap. I'm just going to look down here. See if there's any Aquarqs down here. There is one right there. Oh, no. Bosco, sorry. I want you to just help me, Bosco. You're here to help. You could learn a thing or two, Bosco. You could just watch. Just watch and learn. Watch and learn, bro. Okay. 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 I know from experience I am due for another wave, an actual wave that management is going to call. I'm going to have Bosco carry that for me. Because I don't want to have to worry about this. So I'm due for another wave, so I need to get moving because it's coming, and I need to be set up for it to try to fight it. Okay. I need to not. Oh. Okay, we're going from here. So this is not bueno because I have a wave coming in. I can hear them. I'm sure you can probably hear them too. There he goes. He said the thing. Okay, we need to get it moving. So we're gonna grab and go. Okay, so we have a roller in here. I'm just gonna dip. I'm just gonna leave this stuff. Oh, I'm down. So I'm gonna use Iron Will to get back up.
I could use a drone here.
Now I need to get health. While I'm invulnerable, I'm gonna throw that grenade. I think I just turned around in my panic. I turned around. That's a-okay. Just keep. You know, when I was learning to drive, my dad told me, just always keep driving. So no matter what happens, just keep driving. So we're driving. These little guys are gonna. Oh, they got me. But there you go. I was doing pretty good. If I wouldn't have died twice, goofing off at the start, we would have done better. We had, I believe, all the Aquarqs, and we would have been able to finish. But yeah, that's some stuff. You can kind of take a look at that, and you know, I would just strongly suggest you focus on movement, target priority, knowing where you're gonna run, and yeah, keeping your ears open, like hearing, listening to the you know, the in-game cues. That'll really help you and improve your gameplay. So I killed, over the span of 16 minutes, there were 232 bugs killed. I went down 4 times. So not ideal, but okay. Wish you the best, guys.